All right, this is Jason with the Shadowy Flight Podcast, and we're here with Catherine Hickland. How are you doing?
I'm so great. Wow, did we have fun last night or what?
We had too much fun for some of us.
That would be me too. I had way too much fun, if you catch my drift.
There you go. So you were on 3 episodes of the original show, and some would probably say those were probably the most important of the whole series, really, because you were Michael Knight's love interest from, like, even before he became Michael Knight's.
Yes.
How do you feel about those episodes? Were they all that you wanted them to be?
Yeah, and you know what's funny? It's like I've got a 30-year acting career. I've been on hundreds and hundreds of episodes of soap operas and all kinds of television shows, and to this day, those 3 episodes mean more to me than anything I've ever done, because I've had so many men come up and say when they were boys that was how they learned about love and commitment.
Yeah.
And I just think that doing anything that makes a difference in someone's life is the most important thing we can do.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember I grew up getting copies of the show on VHS from my grandparents because I didn't have the channel it played on.
Right.
And the one episode I remember perfectly from when I was younger was the last episode you were in, where it was the wedding episode,
Yep.
and your character gave her life for Michael Knight.
Yes.
And I just sat there thinking, like, wow, like, that's ridiculous how, as a young kid and even now as a fan of the show now, that's a pretty ballsy move, kind of, for that episode. How do you feel about that episode?
Well, you know, it's funny. I think, that episode, it was great, but it was sad because she died and, you know, that stuff. And but we also knew that it was going to be impactful. And, you know, it's funny. I always thought, I don't know if I would ever give my life for somebody else. But I don't have children, so that's a different kind of love that, of course, any parent would lay their life down for a child. But I do have that love in my life now. I have an incredible partner in this life, and I would lay my life down for him. And I know he would do the same for me. So, you know, it's kind of how you know the height of your love for somebody is that you'd be willing to lay your life down for them. It's intense, but, you know, I mean, I just think that it's true. That's how you know you're in a real love situation, you know, with a life partner. You would gladly lay your life down for them.
And what do you think about the Knight Rider Festival so far? Because you've been here like the last 3 years, haven't you?
Yes, I also went to England this past September to do the one in England, and that was great. And I'm going to do the one in Atlanta in July.
Nice.
And I live in Las Vegas, so this one is very easy for me. And I almost didn't make it because I was I'm a stage hypnotist now, and I was doing a show back east. And so I flew in just in the nick of time yesterday. It was so good to be able to make it. But it's important, you know, it's a legacy of a show that, the golden age of television.
Yep.
And we don't have that anymore.
Not really.
No, we don't. We have, you know, and I'm not opposed to reality shows. I think there's some really good ones, and I myself am going to have a reality show next year.
Nice.
Yeah, but again, it's a show that makes a difference in people's lives. But, you know, I just feel like kids today, like when you were a kid, and that they don't have the heroes that we had in the 80s.
It's all about the flawed characters, and half the time those flawed characters aren't people we can look up to.
No, it's true. And you look at the Charlie Sheen situation right now, and 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 you think, well, we've just watched this man unravel, and now he's going to go out and he's going to do a tour, and he's going to make a lot of money doing it. And what do you think it is that people are going to see? Yeah. And that's not heroic, but I don't begrudge him or the people that want to go pay to see him. I feel just sad for the youth of today that they don't have the heroes of television that we had. And also just great acting. When we were growing up, you'd see great characters, and they were good characters, and they were stood for something. And, so I'm so grateful that I got to live in that time and act in that time, have a career then.
Being a part of a show that one of the main aspects of the show is the car, how do you feel about the car?
I think the car is the star. And, I mean, not to take anything away from David, because, of course, he was awesome in it. But I own one of the cars, and I love my car. And the only reason he's not here today is because I'm having him changed over to a fuel-injected engine so that I can drive him more, because the carburetor was just emitting too much smog. And I'm very much an environmentalist. I also own an electric car, an EV. And a Prius. So,
You're just kind of a car person.
No, I'm a car person, but I actually am thinking about changing eventually my K.I.T. into an electric car.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody's done that.
No, nobody has done it, and I'm looking into the cost of it right now. I mean, the only thing is it's a heavy body on that car, so it wouldn't be able to go very far. But it doesn't matter, because really, I just would love to have the first electric car. It
kind of makes sense for a Knight Rider car to be electric.
Yeah, and I loved William Daniels, and so how do I feel about the car? Well, I don't look at that car, my Knight Rider car, my K.I.T. car is not a car, it's a he. I never refer to him as an it or a car, it's a he. And I love him, and if he was a man, I would have married him. That's how much I love that car.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for talking with us. It was great meeting you.
Great meeting you. Thanks for doing what you do and keeping it alive. It's awesome.
No problem. And that's Catherine Hickland, and we will be back with another interview.